Hi, this is Rachel, speaking to you now. Please do not drive or operate any machinery whilst listening to this audio. Some of the things I speak about may be triggering. Please make sure you are in a safe frame of mind to continue. This is not intended to be medical or mental health advice, and I am not a certified mental health professional. In the case of an emergency, please contact your local resources. Reveling in the Youness. Listen to the silence of your mind, away from all of the media and electronic stimuli. Take a step back without any electronics, and what can you hear? I hear the birds outside. They are not yet extinct. I say not yet because we are working on polluting our planet. And I've done my fair share with single-use plastic wrapping, to say the least. But in the quiet of your mind, no music or other procured sounds in the background. What is your mind telling you? Is it time to look into the possibility of living a more simple life? Less things, less clutter in the home? Do you ever make it outside to enjoy nature? Even if it's just a patch of grass down the street. I find that nature is calming. It is refreshing. Being in nature allows a space within to open up. It allows for new possibilities. Natur ist wer ich bin. Nature is who I am. Then how is it that I barely get outside of these four walls? My apartment is a safe place from the outer chaos, but it is also a prison in a way. And whereas being in nature opens up space from within, these walls of my home keep me confined. Listen to your inner self, without any distractions from the outer world. What is it that you truly wish for in life? I wish for peace. I wish for the expansion of my lungs and for the growth of new possibilities. Those possibilities can remain in the realm of my dreams, may never come to fruition, yet they still exist and are real, even if only in my mind. I wish for peace and for relief of my aches and pain, of my chronic pain conditions. Peace would open up my muscles to relaxation, and maybe with a calmer mind, my body would hurt less. I would like to have a more simple life, to not overbuy and to not overeat. There was no need to buy a gallon of ice cream or that bag of chips, also known as crisps. There was no need, for my body needs protein and vegetables and fruit and fiber. And I would walk. I would walk throughout the day instead of being like a stationary statue. We stand upright on 2 feet, and these feet of ours were meant to move. Working 40 or more hours per week, is this really necessary? We are taught to believe in the system, to believe that to sacrifice our weeks only to be exhausted on the weekend or on the days you have off, this is necessary. But there are other ways to live. People have found other ways to live. There are ways to simplify your life. Even just reducing the clutter in your home will make it feel more livable. You need to imagine the ways in which to make your life feel authentic and true. The opposite of authentic could be living a lie. But I know that you're not living a lie. You're just not living into your full potential. Do little things each day, like stretching out your arms, feeling what it's like to physically take up space, because the space you take up in the world, it doesn't have to be so limited. The limits of your space end at the confines of where your imagination ends. It doesn't have to end there. You may say to me, look, stretching my arms out seems like a very silly thing to do. But it's not. Trust me. It's one of the many micro actions which will eventually be you making a macro action or a large step in your life on that way to freedom. Because you deserve to feel free, even if it is for 5 minutes in a day. Free from all of your heavy burdens. You, yourself, you are not a burden. Never have been, never will be. If you feel that you are the burden itself, then you need to begin to rewrite that story, because it's a narrative which no longer serves you. Someone else made you feel like a burden, when really you were worthy of attention from them, from anyone. So it's time to stop the telling of the unhelpful narratives in your story and to create new ones. Maybe force yourself to smile once a day in the mirror. Have you heard of laughing therapy, where you, along with the group, all force the laughter until, well, for a moment, the laughter is genuine? You don't have to do that therapy. And I understand that smiling to yourself may seem like another silly thing to do. But it's that tiny thing which accumulates with other tiny things. And eventually those tiny things become big things in your life. I can't really tell you what to do. But the great part about this healing process of making change in your life is that you, yourself, already possess the inner wisdom to know what to do. You just have to believe in yourself and to listen to yourself. You and only you, not the lottery and not the help of medications alone. You are the only person, thing, and entity that can make your dreams come true. Call them hopes or aspirations or fantasies in the mind. They are all valuable and real and important in the realm of your mind. And nothing you say or do can ever make you less worthy and important. The fact that you exist Sehr wichtig. Very important. Every fiber of your being exists here on this earth for a reason. If you can see you the way you truly are, the way that someone who loves you or has loved you in the past tense, if you could see your value through the eyes of love, then you will immediately discern and know how important it is that you continue to exist. Your existence is more than important. It is paramount. That is of supreme importance. And if all you can accomplish today is breathe in and out, then you have done what is necessary to keep you alive. Try to not push yourself too much and stay present in the moment, right here and right now, for just another minute. For you are worthy of having this very moment all to yourself and just for you. You don't need to divide your attention away from just being in this moment with no judgment, no thoughts, just a calm, serene feeling, like looking out onto the flat surface of a calm, blue lake, surrounded by green trees. And in this moment, you have found yourself, and you exist in this open plane of light shining upon you. And you breathe in and out for the moment, reveling in the Youness that is you.